يمكن هذا
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Down
Yehova sa pautana e, koe ha mautoro atua tapu, koe ha mautoro a whakamoi tukulangi i tuku musea, kua fia lahi ni e tau tangata tapu he atua, nena nofta kai ai he motu tose nei ko niwe, mo lau tolu ni kono nofa mai fafo, hake aho nei kua whakaririfu ai e mautoro ha mautoro a iki, koe rilifu palemia toke tufukia talangi. Hake hana toa mamana ki anga koe tua ke whakafofo, anga ke hana kotofa. Kua liringi hifo mai ni e koe mai he hawa fufonga tap. Ki o whakamonuina halawa tau whanonga mai whakatifono. Pihia mai whakatifono New Zealandi. Kua kaufala tā hae ki kamatanga he aho. Yehova sa pautana e ki a haere mai. Whakamonuina ha mautolo tau se o sianga nei. Ke he kamatanga ha koe ngoa hao Yesu Keriso. Koe ha mautolo whakamoui. Ke momo iai e mautolo tukulangi. Tuku muisea. Ameni.
Ladies and gentlemen, I extend a warm greeting to you all. It's a great pleasure for Sir David and me to welcome you all to the Whalepono for this investiture ceremony. I'm delighted to have this opportunity to acknowledge the significant contribution of Sir Toke Talangi to Niue. As Governor-General, I have the authority and the privilege on behalf of Her Majesty, the Queen of the Realm of New Zealand, to hold an investiture for her. My official secretary, Mr. Greg Bourne, will now summon Sir Toke Talangi and read his citation.
Your Excellency, to be a Knight Companion of the New Zealand Order of Merit, the Honourable Sir Toke Talangi of Alofi, for services to Niue. The Honourable Sir Toke Talangi has been Premier of Niue since 2008 and a Common Role member of the Niue Assembly since 1999. Sir Toke has overseen a significant expansion of the tourism industry, resulting in increased jobs and income for the people of Niue. He has been a key player in the Polynesia Leaders Group and as Premier was instrumental in Niue's becoming one of the founding members of the group. He was appointed Niue's Consul General in Auckland in 1981 and served in this role before becoming Director of Niue's Economic Affairs Department. From 2002, he held ministerial roles in finance, telecommunications, education, and the environment. As Minister for the Environment, he led the Niue delegations to the 2002 World Summit on Sustainable Development in Johannesburg and the 2005 Barbados Plan of Action meeting in Mauritius. As Minister of Education, he participated in numerous Pacific regional meetings, particularly regular meetings of the Pacific Islands Forum Education Ministers and the University of the South Pacific Council. He has spearheaded efforts to protect Niue's taonga, including the Niuean language, since 2004. As Premier of Niue, he drove the construction of a new primary school completed in 2016 to support improved quality of education. Sir Toke played a key role in the establishment in 2006 of the Niue International Trust Fund to support projects for Niue's future development. Your Excellency, that completes the citation. Sir Toke, may I ask you please to stand and approach the Governor-General.
What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we live. Your contribution has truly enriched the cultural, social and economic fabric of Niue and the wider Pacific. So on behalf of the Queen of New Zealand and the Realm of New Zealand and the people of the Realm of New Zealand, I congratulate you on your many achievements and your dedicated service to your country. Thank you.
This concludes this formal part of the ceremony, and I think we turn again to our hosts at the Government of Niue for the continuation of the less formal part of the celebration. Thank you.
Whakalofa lahi atu. Sir Toke, congratulations on becoming a Knight Companion of the New Zealand Order of Merit. I'm delighted that we've been able to recognise your service to Niue, in Niue, with your friends, family, and indeed the whole island in attendance. It's been a wonderful ceremony. I know that you've brought extensive experience in business to your role as Premier of Niue, and your commitment, along with that of your government, to economic development is starting to show real dividends, certainly in tourism growth and the numbers of families that are coming back to live in Niue. That's a remarkable achievement. And yesterday when David and I were touring round, we saw there's a remarkable hum of positivity and enthusiasm and generosity towards tourists, which we know is very, very important for your future. You've been an outspoken advocate for Niue during your time in politics here, and you've always championed the best interests of Niue and her people, and you've always championed them back in New Zealand as well, and we thank you for that. So once again, congratulations and all the very best for your future. Thank you.
Tulu dani we he mudunei fia do atua e atua kia do tulu. Si lohi fia hako. Hako mai ke do tulu ke whakalataha mai. Ke he whakafufuanga nei ne ko whaki mai ke lātai. Wow, ka nākai ni ko kai pihia ke do tulu si ke he lilifu he kabaneta. Tau lilifu he orage pure. Lilifu koe tuhikup, koe ataki whono whaurema. Tau mamatua waho. Tau Tare mia ne kua whakausi mai he whanga hoi kua maare. Ke he kapisinga ko Ross Arden, mai hao i whir. Richard Hipper, Secretary of Government, Chairperson of the Public Service Commission. Moe hao a matakau. Bi hia ki tau tanga hua whakat whono osi. Kui tau taki, Director Generals, ke hoko hifo kia mutulu te tanga hua. Ne whai tau usi tanga hua, hā tau tūru. Oe whoki ke tau matakainanga he private sector, whakarataha mai. Kia rau tūru ne taki te whahi statutory boards, various councils, tau whānau. Moe tau matakainanga hā kore mai New Zealand. Whanakarai atu tūru. Whakaoe ko mai e ke whakarataha e tau tūru hea honi. I like your speech, Your Excellency. Very short and sharp, sweet. I'm going to try to make the same. I don't think I'm going to succeed. But I'd like to thank you very much for coming to Niue as your first choice to visit the Pacific Islands. And Niue is it? So very happy with that. We're going to put that up in the tourism brochure. So the Governor General decided that Niue is first port of call. Come and visit. Everything that we do is in relation to that tourism. And every advantage we can, we will take it. But I thank you very much for coming here. And I thank you very much for the recognition you have given us. And also for the investiture ceremony that you conducted this morning. Appreciate that very, very much. My speech is really about thinking. I'd like to think everyone who has been involved in the organisation of this event today. I appreciate all the work, the hard work you have done. I understand there were stamps, there were water bottles with my name on it. I'm world famous in Niue for 15 minutes, so I'm taking my 15 minutes worth. You know, we were talking about, you were talking about, Your Excellency, you were talking about what we were trying to do. Over the past 8 years, we've achieved a shifting in our thinking from what we were dependent to what we are now looking forward, where we can afford to do the things that we want to do without necessarily having to go to New Zealand always to seek financial support when we need to. All of the funds that we are receiving at the present moment through the businesses that we've encouraged, through the businesses in government, through the new businesses we are doing, will all help in developing and enabling us to provide support for our people here. And I know a lot of people say to me sometimes, because my objective has always been prosperous Niue. What does it mean? What does prosperous Niue mean? In many respects, I don't see the conceptual ideas that are behind that. So this is my explanation to those people. And there was a young kid or youth at the Alofi South Village Council meeting who asked me the question, what does it mean? You know, being prosperous is what? So I said to him, well, good schools is the start, good health services, good infrastructure, and also helping to elevate people's expectations and also helping to elevate the salaries and wages to what they are today. And I was very pleased to do that. He understood what I was trying to get at, and he appreciated the explanation that I gave, short as it may have been. We've done many things here which are slightly different from what you would be used to. 4-day week. 4-day week was basically in recognition of the fact that we've got a very small population who were doing everything from work to village councils to church. Same people, exactly same things. So I said to them, take an extra day off, just have a rest. Don't bother about doing any work or anything like that. But of course, they go and add a bit more to what they would normally do. But a 4-day week is here to stay until our population is up to about 5,000 people, I think. We'll see. I'd like to thank my friend there, Ross Arden, because he was partly instrumental in, I think, convincing the New Zealand government to put my name up for a thing. And the minister put it through cabinet, and this is the result of it. Thank you, Ross. I think you asked me once what I thought about knighthoods, and I said to you, oh, Jesus, mate, you don't do work to achieve that sort of thing. But I thank you very much and appreciate it, and thank people in Wellington who helped you. But in many respects, I thank you all who have contributed towards the things that we have tried to achieve. I mean, sometimes they say that I've done this. I haven't. People in tourism, people who are developing our water, they're the people who are doing the hard work. I might come up with some crazy ideas, but they put it into perspective, and they also create an environment where we can develop our thing. So 10,000 tourists, nothing to do with me, all to do with the tourism officers, and I appreciate that very much, and they know that. My job is basically to push to make sure that we continue to achieve and increase the numbers that we have. And the people who have been involved with our businesses, I thank you very much for developing and creating the opportunities out of the resources that we never thought we had. Appreciate it. And the public servants, the head of departments, I know that it's been tough on many of you. It's not my intention to make things tough for all of you. My intention has always been to try to work together. I have a vision that I hope you see now too, that will help you and help all of us achieve the type of things that we have here. For the people of Niue, descended New Zealand, I want them to come back, but that's entirely up to them. You know, I get, when people ask me, what about migrants into Niue? And I say, this is the last bastion of Niue. We got nothing else. We have 10,000 Chinese here, we're stuffed. So, the idea of the present moment is to try to populate Niue with Niueans. And I'm happy to say that, in fact, we've stopped migrants out, and we're now starting to build population up very slowly. I'm being careful when I say that, and I qualify it because it could change again. So we'll continue to do the things that we believe will encourage them to consider Niue again as the place where they can come and live and stay and create opportunities for themselves and for their families. Finally, I'd like to thank my family, my wife and kids, who have been my main supports over the past so many years. Fitter and all of you who have supported me, as well as those relations of mine who come in from New Zealand to help celebrate this day. I thank you and I appreciate it very much. In case I forget past this, whaue ki he tūru tau liogi me tau whakamawhananga, ke lantai me hākua mui, tuani loa em tūru nā kai in takilahi te mga aina kua Māori. It's getting better. I'm getting better. And yes, I will be going into the elections next elections. I determined that I've got unfinished business to complete, and I will continue to do that. So, without further ado, again, thank you very much for welahi. Kia whamarina mai hea tua a te tūru, kia whamarina mai hea tua. E tōmina kia anga te tūrus.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Sir Toke, please remain standing at the front. Oh, that feels good. The time has now come for the family. This is a special presentation by the family of Tāwani Peutani Hawhanua, who are very humbled and very proud of all that Sir Toke has done for his beloved country. The gifts will be presented on behalf of the family by Sir Toke and Lady Tālani's granddaughters, Elena and Pava, Flamingo Lily, or the tail flower.
Thank you, Stephen.
This is a fighting weapon used for close call fighting, and is made of a local wood or ebony. The local ebony is known for its strength because it says a upaka. That's got to be a very skillful warrior.
If